This is my fourth session with Preston North End. Today I did a under 16 game, which was a change from the usual under 18s. Um, Today was all about me getting used to recording games because I had discussions with the analyst there, and we came to the agreement that I basically told him that I found it challenging to record the game, just getting used to recording the game just to make sure you get the right angles and just make sure you get every part of the game so nothing gets missed out. We just had a few conversations, and for this game, for the under 16 games, I just tested out my skills on recording and on a full game. So I didn't do any coding today. I did I just did the recording uh, for the full 90 minutes. Um, the day started off with me uh, trying to set up again. Slowly but surely, it's getting better. Like I'm getting used to the whole setup. Um, it's becoming more of a habit thing. It's more of like a just thanks to the repetition over the few sessions that I've had so far. Um, so yeah, I set up the tripod with the camera on the halfway line, so obviously we can get every part of the game. Um, there was no rain or anything today, any harsh weather conditions which could affect the camera or anything. We have a cover for it. We'd have a cover for the tripod and the camera anyway, but it just makes things easier when it's clear weather conditions. It was a bit windy today, and as the camera is so high up, the analyst told me that just to make sure that I always have a firm grip on the tripod, just so that the camera stays in one place. So the under 16s today played against Wigan, uh, and yeah, it wasn't my first time recording the whole game. Uh, so yeah, the key parts of uh, recording the game for me were just making sure I stayed concentrated for those key moments. Today's game wasn't on any individual players. I was just focusing on the whole game and just making sure that um, I made I got every single key moment in the game. So I believe the score was 4-0, and yeah, um, I just got all four goals and made sure that all four goals were caught on camera clearly, not any rushed recording, so I could like the coaches could properly see what went wrong, as opposed to me rushing the recording, and just making it impossible for them to look back on the recording with any with any sort of with any opportunity to look back and progress on what happened. So yeah, I made sure that I was focused on my timing with the recording, making sure every Preston player was in the image. So the coach could also look at formation and that during the game. So not just goals, but just see how the team was set up, so they can work on it in training, work on their setup, how high the defensive line is their midfield compact enough, are the two strikers making the correct runs, so different sort of things that the coaches could look back on throughout the coming weeks. Um, as far as my progression is concerned, I feel as though it really helped me today for the game for this throughout this game. I feel like recording a full game instead of focusing on coding as well just helps me in one area of analysis before I move on to another part of the job. Um, so I believe that today was very beneficial for my progress. At the end of the match, I took down the whole thing by myself. Obviously, with the analyst next to me, but yeah, I took everything down by myself, just so I can get used to, again, just repetition, getting used to how things work. And so yeah, that was my fourth session.